I'm Jen, and I am an abstract portrait painter. Today I'll be painting Parker. Parker, whenever you're ready, if you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, and I'll get started.
My name is Delejean Parker III. You could call me D-Large if you want. I'm from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm a newly found actor and model.
Heck yeah! I love that. What were you doing before you were those awesome professions?
I was a chef.
No way. Wow. You're just like getting to live all the dreams.
Actually, yeah.
What gave you the acting bug?
I always had it. It's just that I never looked at it realistically.
But being a chef was realistic?
Yes, because it was the easiest thing I could ever do in life.
Oh, wow.
Because
Okay.
my family, being from Louisiana, I'm like a third generation chef.
Wow.
My grandfather owned a nightclub, and he cooked in it and bartended while he was blind.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Wow. So much amazing stuff. Was he born blind or did he?
Oh no, it goes over time. He had bad cataracts, and eventually, after he hit one of the neighbor's kids, they took the license.
Oh.
He didn't hurt him or kill him.
Okay.
But yeah, that was a alarming one.
Wow. That's a bummer in a way to
But
lose this.
he never lost his way to get around.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Wow.
So I learned a lot from him.
Okay. And what are you making over there?
I have a hobby. Ever since 5 months ago, my father passed. And my father was my absolute best friend, my me. And I did everything that good in life because I saw him as the prime perfect person. Like he sacrificed everything, not just for his immediate family, but for everyone. And it never bothered him that it took away from him. It never once just pushed him back. He never complained.
Wow.
And just that right there is like, I have to honor that in some type of way. So dealing with his death, I couldn't find myself. I couldn't do anything that made me feel better. I couldn't do it. Every time I would cry for the first 3-4 months, just anybody to speak about him. And I find myself carving with wood. I go in the backyard, there was some branches on the floor, on the ground, and I would just pick them up, bring them in, and start shaving them. Made me think of, I could do a little pipe for my friend. That's something. Eventually turned into me going to each friend's house, cutting a circular coin like this, putting a blessing on it, talking to them, putting colors, and making a chip, a good luck, I'm happy chip.
Ooh.
So if you wanted to remember anything, or if you wanted to get out of a slump mood, you pick it up and you talk about it.
Wow, I love that.
And I'm gonna make one for you today.
That's very exciting.
This wood comes from my tree in my backyard, so it's personal.
Wow. I love that. I love the trees in New Braunfels. I went down there to get my license during COVID. And oh man, because of that river, all the trees are so lush.
Flourished.
And they're like, they even have those trees that are kind of like droopy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your generosity.
Thank you for contacting me. I couldn't think of a better show to ever be on for the first time. So if you need a second one, I will come back.
I love that. Someday, that'd be great. Oh, man. Yeah. Wow, I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. It sounds like, though, your dad was quite a spirit.
When he passed, it seemed like everybody felt it, even the people that didn't know him. or people that I didn't think noticed him or noticed me would contact me and say, I remember how you talked about your dad. And I remember how much care and love that you put into his name. And, we apologize for your loss. We're sorry and hope you best wishes. But the people who knew him, oh man, they couldn't say just something good about him. They couldn't just go back to a situation like, oh man, he fixed my car for nothing. And they just said, that's a real big loss.
Yeah. That's like the goal.
Yeah.
To live that way.
Yes.
Wow.
He was a beautiful person though. And mostly from me being aggravated or angry because of his death is because I don't feel like I can ever be as close to as good of a person as he was. And my family tell me not to try to be like him, but be yourself. But when you know him, like, you don't want to be anybody else. You don't want to be, I remember seeing my father as the noble man, not just the big man, but the noble man. In Baton Rouge, where I'm from, it's highly one of the most violent cities in the country.
Wow.
And the top 10. And with living in that conditions, you learn how to maneuver between hard characteristics. And my father never had to change in any environment he went in. He never, like, we have a thing called switching codes or talking correctly and back and forth, but he would never change for any situation, anything. He fit in everything.
I love that.
And he never talked much, but when he did, he was joking.
Wow. And that's another life goal, to always be your authentic self.
Yes. So on his deathbed, I got to tell my father that I went back to school and I'm going for acting, and to see him cry in tears, man, that's everything to me.
Thank you for sharing that.
I love that you paint as you host. That was like genius. Like, why didn't I think of that? Like, I do what I love to do and do this at the same time.
Yeah.
Why make it impossible when it's possible?
That's right.
I like that.
When you're feeling down, what do you do to help yourself feel better?
Oh yeah,
it kind of sounds like this is one of those things.
This is one of those things, and I have one other.
Okay, I love it.
I like to dress up. I'm talking about from head to toe, clean, everything at night, and go hang out with myself.
Yes. Oh, I love that.
I like to go to a Waffle House and go eat by myself at 3 a.m.
Yes.
Or go just do my errands. I do my laundry at like 2 a.m. in the morning. So it gives me time to just think. I don't have to be bombarded by different elements of family, questions, phone.
Yeah.
And I love when I'm dressed looking really good at night.
Yeah.
At like 4 a.m. with nobody around, because when somebody sees you and they finally do see you, it's like, okay, maybe I'm out of place and he's supposed to be here. And they don't talk to you because nobody's looking like that at 4 a.m. Unless they're going to work. Yeah. But they still don't talk to you, so it works for me. You find yourself when interviews or on a show as I am, you find yourself questioning what you're about to say, is it going to come across understandable, or is it going to come across? Should I just push that to the side? When dealing with mental health, very touchy subjects, of course.
Right.
But I deal with mental things myself as a regular person. I think every human being on this earth does.
Absolutely.
If you don't, you do.
Yeah.
So one challenging, by far the most challenging thing, is dealing with what in my time I call we labeled MPD.
MPD.
They call it DID now.
Okay.
That's multiple personality disorder or dissociative disorder or something like that. It's new. And it's hard to think about and kind of grasp fully to look at a person and say, okay, you have multiple personality traits. Some people have slight multiple personality traits, and we could probably label them, what is it? I know this. It's when you are happy and drastically switch so quickly.
Bipolar?
Bipolar, yes. Bipolar. And you don't know why. But, well, this is not the case.
Okay.
You know specifically why.
Okay.
Every single time. And I have parts of me that disagree with each other.
Okay.
But they coexist.
Okay.
Try to give an example. Parts of me likes writing music.
Okay.
And a big part, like at least 3/4.
Okay.
But when my father passed, music didn't help. Music did not soothe. It just brought more pain.
Okay.
And since I didn't have music for the first time in my life, or poetry, which is going to just exaggerate what I'm feeling even more, I found myself not being able to do anything. I found myself being so mixed up, so unorganized. And every time I would move from one room to another, I would grab things like I would never come back.
Ooh.
But it was parts of me that wanted to do these things, but they didn't know how long they had to do it. They didn't know if they were going to get to do it, or even so they pick up all the things that they can do to be happy.
Okay.
And carry it to the next room. And that was me for the first 3 months.
Wow.
And I'm carrying all the things I want in my life to the next room, to the next room, to the next room.
Wow. Were you just like moving your whole house from room to room, or?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a lot.
It is. And I'm on the 4th medication to get a little step.
Okay. And did this just manifest after your dad died?
No, it's been there since my first marriage.
How long ago was that?
Over 10 years.
Wow.
Other than my immediate friends or my wife, this will be the first time I tell anybody about it. And mostly because my best friend, she helps me. She makes me remember that it's not embarrassing if it's real.
That's right.
Well, that's a lie. It's embarrassing still. But it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. And I'm getting to that point where I'm not judging myself so hard for being what I consider broken.
You're not.
I'm learning that.
Okay.
I'm learning that through not having my father, which is not something I expect. But I'm learning that my father most likely had something like it. He was a great thinker, so he was quiet a lot. He would watch TV And I know for a fact he's not watching what's on that TV.
Okay.
Until my father passed, I did not know we shared thoughts,
Wow.
like real life communication without vocalization. And when he passed, I felt it go away. I felt it go away, and it drugged me so bad that I didn't give the verbal awareness, the just saying something about it. Just, Dad, we're the same, But I know we're the same. Like, he's not just my dad, he's me.
Yeah.
He's me. I'm watching the older me go away as I watched the younger me, my son, evolve. And it's a huge blessing and a huge honor to be able to even be aware of it.
Yeah.
And I'm eternally grateful.
That's amazing.
I do believe with all my heart that my life without my father in it, I would have been a bad person.
Ooh.
My life without my father would be being raped for 4 years as a child, being 16 and being pulled over by cops for walking home and being left in a ditch after they beat you up.
Right.
Or being shot at and not knowing why you're getting shot at.
Right.
And all the anxieties that comes with that. And living in a city that's like different from your whole country.
Yeah. Did you say you were beat up by a ditch?
No, cops. I was
Cops.
Cops. Yes, I was pulled over at the age of 16, 17 in the middle of the night walking home from a friend's house. Ugh. And they told me to get in the car.
Oh, man.
And I thought they were going to give me a ride home. These are cops.
Yeah.
Well, they beat me up and they pushed me out into a ditch.
Oh my gosh.
And I finally woke up like almost that morning and walked the rest of the way. Oh, it took me 12 years to tell anybody about that situation because I was terrified.
Yeah.
Because they were cops.
Yeah.
If I told somebody, they would tell the cops.
Right.
I'm like, oh no, no, I can't. So I lived with that for a long time.
Yeah. What gave you the strength to finally tell someone?
Getting tired of being scared.
Oh, yeah.
Tired of having. It's like when you're scared, you make it where you have no say. Yeah. Fear induces the exact thing that you don't want. Yeah. It makes you pull away. It makes you push away.
Yeah.
And my father, he despised fear. He said it was useless. He said it was human made and it was useless. Fear does not help you. Now, caution, that helps. Being startled, that helps even. But fear does not help anyone but fear. Or as one of the presidents nobly said, there's nothing to fear but fear itself.
Right.
I didn't get that one until I got it. And I was like, it's true fear, man.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to show it to you two ways. One way is how you show yourself to the world. And the other way is how you show yourself to yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So that's you to the world.
Wow. That's beautiful.
Well, you're beautiful. And this here is your big heart and how you are to yourself. You really authentically share your emotions and who you are. And that's really nice.
I'm speechless. Like it's,
So,
I'm honored to be me right now.
that's awesome. You should be. You should always be honored to be yourself. You're a beautiful creature. And it's been an honor to be in your presence.
Well, I'm going to show you this in 2 ways.
Okay.
The simplicity of you.
Uh-huh.
And if I keep the wood showing at all, represents raw genuinosity.
Okay.
That's you.
Okay.
And I always try to make a symbol that means your name.
Okay.
So I would take the first 2 letters of the J and the B and make one.
Oh, neat.
So you'd be able to remember, show you in the other way, how I see you.
Ah, so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Wow. Oh my god.
And you can make a necklace out of it. You can keep a coin. You just keep it on a shelf.
Oh man, that's going to go all around the world with me. That's really cool. Well.
Thank you so much. I enjoyed it. And that is amazing. Like,
I'm so glad you like it.
it looks like something I would go to the New York exhibits and see.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Thank you for this. I really
Absolutely.
appreciate it. I'm gonna do one of these right here. It's so neat. It's so neat. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Okay.
This was really enjoyable.
Oh my gosh, it really was. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. Thank you for watching, and join us next time for Abstract Portraits. Yeah.